Hi, my name is Gerald Rogers. I'm an elite entrepreneurial coach, author, speaker, and transformational leader. I teach people how to live big. So what does it mean to live big? Over the last 5 years, I've had the opportunity to travel across the country doing transformational workshops and seminars. And I've asked this question over and over again, not only to the participants in my events, but also as I'm out walking around and meeting people, and I'm always so inspired by the answers I get. I remember a while back, I was invited to go out to New York to be on the Today Show. And while I was there, I was walking on the street and I started a conversation with this homeless man. I was just talking to him and finding out about him and his journey. And I asked him this question, what does it mean for you to live big? And I loved his answer. He said, living big to me is about being able to live without limits and being able to spend time where I want, with who I want, whenever I want. And that's what it meant for him to live big. And I was like, right on, man. And I remember this other time I was in this home of a multi-billionaire. And it was a 65,000 square foot home. And as I was having this conversation with him, I was like, so what does it mean for you to live big? And he talked about how he wanted to leave a legacy for the world, and he wanted to impact thousands of lives through the companies that he had built, and he wanted to feel like he had really contributed something meaningful. And so we all have these different answers of what it means for us individually and personally to live big. What does it mean for you to live big? So if we all want to live big and we all want to experience abundance in our relationships, in our health, in our finances, why is it that so many people struggle? Why is it so many people give up and end up settling for a life where they're playing small? Why is it that so many people, in terms of finances, have a hard time making it by and struggle month to month and end up getting stuck in debt and in jobs that they hate and feeling like there's no hope for anything different? Why is it that in relationships, nearly 60% of all marriages end in divorce? And even many of those that stay together, they lack the intimacy, they lack the connection, they lack the trust, they lack the fulfillment that they desire. Why is it that so many people are overweight and stuck in bodies of sickness and disease? Why is it that so many people struggle? And why so many people give up and don't even believe it's possible to live big? So a lot of times I think our dreams are like this hot air balloon where we have this desire to soar. We have this desire to see the new possibilities in our life, to reach a new horizon. But at the same time we have these dreams that are pushing us upward, we've got all of these tethers that are holding us down to the ground, these cords, these invisible ties that keep us from really achieving what we want. And so many people have these dreams where they really want to experience that financial abundance, they really want that promotion, they really want to start that business, and they start and they try and they feel stuck and frustrated and it doesn't work out. Or they want to experience that intimacy and passion in their relationships, but even as they try that, they feel like they can't have it and they run self-sabotaging behaviors, or they try diet after diet after diet, trying to get back to a space of health and wholeness, but every diet seems to fail because they've got these invisible tethers that are preventing them from experiencing the true possibility in their life. Live big is about identifying those tethers that have held you back in the past and cutting them once and for all so that you can soar. So what is the Live Big experience all about? Live Big is a life-changing, transformational 3-day experience where we explore what's really possible in your life when you cut these tethers, what's really possible when you step fully into life and escape the fears that have been holding you hostage. During this experience of Live Big, we explore 3 core questions. The first question is, who am I? Understand that all of the results that we experience in our life are based on our own self-image, our own self-perception. And all the dysfunction that you're currently experiencing is because of the lies and limiting beliefs that you've bought into. And how we often get sucked into living based on who we are not. And when we truly tap into our greatness, when we truly tap into our divine, authentic self, then what's possible? After we answer that question, who am I? Then we can ask this question, okay, what is my purpose? But understand, we can't ask the question, what is my purpose, and answer that until we step out of our ego and step out of these limiting beliefs into our core truth. Once we are aligned with our core truth, then we can really explore, what is my purpose? Why am I here? What is the gift that I offer to the world? Then after we understand that, then the question is, okay, what does it mean for me to live big? What do I really want? What do I want to experience in terms of relationships? What do I want to experience in terms of health? What do I want to experience in terms of the work that I do and the way that I contribute to the world and the amount of abundance that I receive? And when we explore what I want, then we can go into the real practical tools of creation. And this is my core belief. All of the personal development in the world only matters if it brings real, tangible results into your life. And so we want you walking away at the end of the Live Big experience, feeling not only inspired, not only lightened because you've released all of the limiting beliefs and lies that you've been carrying into your life so far, but we also want to give you practical tools that you can use in your everyday life to create those thriving, healthy relationships, to be able to create that healthy body full of energy and vitality so that you can create the level of abundance that you both desire and deserve. Live Big is an exploration in your life of what will it take to get you to the next level and arming you with an arsenal of tools to make that possible. Remember this, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light and not our darkness that frightens us most. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that others will not feel insecure around you. We're all meant to shine, as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. It's not just in some of us, it is in everyone. As you let your own light shine, you unconsciously give others permission to do the same. Now is your time to step up, your time to rise and to cut the tethers in your life so that you can see what is possible. It's your time. You are beautiful. You are amazing. You are talented. You are gifted. You were born to shine. And this is your time. It's time for you to drop the lies that say you're not good enough, that you're not ready, that you don't deserve this, because you do. And this is my invitation for you. I invite you to come to our next Live Big, and for 3 days, step away from the normal experiences of your everyday life, and for 3 days, do this deep inner work of exploring who you really are. What is your purpose? And what does it mean for you to live big? What do you want to create? What do you want your life to look like, and how are you going to create that? This is my invitation, that you come and allow us to take you on this journey to explore what is truly possible and how you can create a life worth living. Remember, you have one life to live. Live big.
Live Big to me is an experience where you get to really dive deep and find out who you really are, and to learn and grow in an environment full of love and acceptance, and helping you to become free in who you are.
The way you grow in 3 days is more than you could in like a month of you just trying your best. So just invest in yourself, invest and know that you are worth it, and just come. It's amazing. The transformation you see in 3 days is incredible.
you can live in fear and stay away from investment in yourself forever and stay right where you're at. Or you can come down and say, I want answers, and I want to figure out how to build the life that I want. And that's what we're learning here at Live Big. I love it.
You're crazy not to go. If you want to have some massive results in your life, this is a very good start.
It's very empowering to receive answers that you've been looking for.
You need to invest in you, because sometimes no one else is going to do that. And I made the commitment to invest in myself, and I am so grateful that I did. And I think it's an incredible opportunity.
I think that if you're willing to make the investment, it'll be life-changing, without a doubt. Especially if you're in a place where you're feeling stuck or where you don't know what to do next, you're not happy with your life. It's been really great, and I think that it's that thing that'll help you make the next step.
It's helped to reveal things about myself that I otherwise would not have ever taken the time to really evaluate, and it's going to make a huge difference going forward in my life. So I'm very excited about that.
You're going to get 10 times the value out of this experience. Gerald and Tony have professionally coached thousands of people nationwide. That's why I come to every Live Big experience that I can.
The things you need to see are the things that are so hard to see. And coming to Live Big has helped me to get that objectivity so that I can get out of my own way.
I feel like the limits that I've placed on myself, I have been empowered to find them, remove them, and start fresh and build a whole new life bigger than ever.
You have one life to live.